this is Phil Hinton and we're still at CES 2026. I'm on the SVS stand and we're going to look at some new subwoofers as well as a soundbar. Nick's going to tell us all about it.
First of all, hello to the AV Forums community. We're having a blast here at CES. We are launching our new 3000 Revolution series subwoofers. These are replacing our most popular subwoofer line of all time globally. So this is a big launch for us. And essentially what we've done is we've added 40% more amplifier power. So going from 800 watts up to over 1200 watts of continuous power, over 4000 watts of peak power. So you're going to get significantly more output from both the sealed cabinet version as well as the ported cabinet version with roughly the same cabinet volume. So we're not going much bigger with the cabinet, but you're getting that much more output, as well as a much more powerful DSP chip. It's got 10 times the DSP power from the previous generation. So 295 megahertz analog devices DSP. This does everything from thermal management to controlling how much current is going into the voice coil. And it will also allow us to unlock our SVS Auto Room EQ. So you'll be able to get much more fine tuning as far as that in-room bass response management with an external microphone or your phone microphone. So really getting it dialed into your listening space. So we're super excited about having the SP3000 Revolution, PB3000 Revolution sealed and ported. And then in about a month or two, we'll have the new 3000 Micro Revolution subwoofer, which will be a dramatic upgrade over the previous version as well.
With the old line of this product, where were the numbers? Was it sealed? Was it ported? Was it the micro? Which one kind of won out on that?
So the sealed cabinet sells about 2 to 1 times more than the ported, mostly because they're much more compact. And then the micros were actually one of the darlings of the audiophile community. I felt like this was one of the first SVS subwoofers that really endeared us to the 2-channel crowd because of just how tight and musical they are, while still getting down to about that 20 hertz range and just excellent transient response. So, you know, the sealed cabinet was sort of the best seller. The micro was sort of short behind, but then the ported model was amongst our best-selling ported model subwoofers of all time.
And you're also launching a soundbar, and I find this quite surprising. So give us the thought process behind this product.
You know, the big question is, does the world need another soundbar? And I guess, you know, since SVS hasn't done one, we're going to find out. And what we tried to do is create a soundbar for soundbar haters, something that delivers a true cinematic home theater experience. It's got a really interesting driver array. As you can hear those PB3000 subwoofers putting in work next to me, they don't hold back. The driver array in the soundbar, it's actually an LCR configuration, but there's 3 drivers within each one of the LCR, so 9 total drivers, a mid-range, a legitimate dome tweeter, as well as a bass driver in each one of those LCR channels. And that allows us to present a wonderful soundstage as well as full frequency response. And then it's going to be paired with a bona fide SVS subwoofer. This will not be an imposter one-note sort of bass subwoofer. This is going to be a 12-inch driver, 600 watts of continuous power, over 2,000 watts of peak power, and it will really provide that visceral low-frequency experience that people expect when you have a legit subwoofer, but that you don't often find with a soundbar. You can connect via Bluetooth, AirPlay to Chromecast, Wi-Fi, so you'll have all the different options to connect through wireless connections, and then 24-bit, 96 kilohertz, so you'll be able to get that full resolution of your high-res streaming.
And do you have HDMI inputs, eARC?
It'll have HDMI ARC with for one of the inputs, and then there'll also be a version we're calling the SVS Revolution Soundbar Max that will include 2 rear wireless speakers as well. And both the subwoofer and the speakers connect through a proprietary multiband solution that basically finds the most stable bandwidth and connects your wirelessly so you don't get any kind of dropouts.
And will this be a worldwide product or just US?
This will be a worldwide product. I know the US has definitely adopted into the soundbar genre a little bit more heavily, but we will make it available to all of our worldwide partners.
Well, Nick, it's always great to catch up with you. We're getting deafened here, and hopefully people can hear what's been said, but have a great CES.
I know. Thank you so much, Phil. Always a pleasure. Thanks to the AV Forums community, and I know I'm going to have to find a silent space after this.